Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a review of Project Power on Netflix. This is starring Jamie Foxx and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. They both play guys who are trying to stop a illicit pill from infiltrating the streets of New Orleans. This is basically a pill that you take and it gives you superpower for 5 minutes. So basically, there's all these guys, criminals on the street, taking this pill and doing bank robberies and heists and wherever, basically pulling crimes because you have superpowers for 5 minutes. And in fact, Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays a cop there in New Orleans, and in fact, during the opening scene, there's a bank robbery. He has to use one of the pills because it gives him, makes him bulletproof, and so he used that to stop a robbery. And so, in fact, and then of course that gives him, then he gets blowback from that from his captain that he's using pills on the job. So, that unfortunately, it creates a havoc here in the city of New Orleans. And so he's trying to stop it. And then there's also Jimmy Foxx's character. He plays a father who's trying to find his daughter, who he believes was kidnapped as part of the main, he believes she was the first one that was part of this clinical trial for this pill to get it out there, and so he's trying to find her. And then in the middle of this is a character named Robin, played by Dominique Fishback. She's a girl on the street who was pushing. She's a dealer pushing Power, the pill called Power, and so they're both Jamie Foxx's character and Joseph Gordon-Levitt knows him because he's a cop. And he's trying to get her out of the life, and then Jimmy Foxx comes upon her, and he wants to lead her to her supplier, so that he could go. He wants to go up the chain and find his daughter and take down these people who are doing this. So I thought this was a good film. I mean, it's a good action flick, going with back and forth and a lot of good action. Jamie and Foxx and Jessica Gordon-Levitt are really good in their roles, and the effects are pretty good when these people take the pill and get their superpowers, and the effects showing that what they could do. And the thing is that the pill only lasts for 5 minutes, so you could have fire balls. You can shoot fireballs. You can shoot ice. Maybe in some, but of course there's a risk that sometimes when people take it, they will combust. So there's always that risk out there that people out there like, hey, either you could have superpowers or something, or it can kill you. So that's one of the risks of this film. And also too, if you OD, because one of the guys in the film, he ODs and he also combusts if you take too much. So that's the real. Real hardcore drugs, there's a downfall. You can OD or you could die on the first use. So you never know. It's it's like Russian roulette. So so I thought it was a pretty well filmed because they have to all team up to take down the bad guys and rescue Jamie Foxx's daughter. I thought it was a really well done film. I mean, but like a lot of Netflix movies, I think it's for the small screen. It's not something I think most people go out and see on the big screen. And it does. And if you guys ever watch Fandom or Screen Junkies, they kind of commented on this on the review of The Old Guard, the other Netflix movie. Is that big movie? Is that Netflix now has a trend where they're taking A-list stars and putting in these kind of quirky science fiction kind of movies. Like they did that with Bright with Will Smith. They did Old Guard with Charlize Theron, and now they're doing it with Jamie Foxx and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Put them in these, take an A-list star and then put them in these kind of really rompy sci-fi action movies, fantasy slash sci-fi movies, and go from there. So it's kind of the trend they're doing a little bit now, and I mean it's all right. I mean, this movie is not bad. It's okay. I'm glad it's one of those movies you're glad you didn't pay money for. It's not there's not much meat to it, at least the story of it, but it's kind of a pretty straightforward story, so it is enjoyable. I mean, if you got 2 hours, it's it's enjoyable. I can't I wouldn't recommend it if you got the time. It's not a bad film. So yeah, that's that's Project Power on Netflix. I recommend checking them out if you have the time, if you're so clear. So once again, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and if you can, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you later for my next review.